their study, and once they're finished, there'll be some time for a couple questions. So if you reserve your comments and questions till after, we'd appreciate it. You want? Are you going? Okay. Mr. Alec, we'll shut the door whenever you're ready. Oh, picture first. Alec, can you stay close to your board for me, buddy? Thank you. Right there. Okay.
Hola, clase. Mi nombre es Señor Alec. I'll be a teacher today and we'll learn a bit about Mexico. Before we start, does anybody have a few questions? No?
What did you just say before you spoke in English?
I'll be a teacher and we'll learn a bit about Mexico. Mexico lies in North America. Now, some people feel it is considered Central America. As shown here, Mexico was once ruled by Spain, and Mexico City is the capital. We speak English in the U.S., whereas the Mexicans speak Spanish. I've scattered a few Spanish words around the board. Some of them are hola, which means hello, sí, which means yes, amigo, which means, can anyone tell me what amigo in English is? Gavin.
Friends.
Yes. Muy dos tres, which means 1, 2, 3 in English, and adios, which means goodbye in English. In Mexico, many students wear uniforms to school. They sit in classes and learn the many subjects like we do here in the U.S. I've also included the colors of the Mexican flag: verde green, blanco white, and rojo red. There are many festivals that take place all year round in various cities, villages, and neighborhoods. Two of the ones I find interesting are soccer and bullfighting are most popular in Mexico. Oh, very well. There are many festivals that take place all year round in various cities, villages, and towns. The very well-known ones are Cinco de Mayo, which means 5th of May, El Grito de Independencia, which means Independence Day, Las Posadas, which means the shelter, and Dias de los Muertos, which means Day of the Dead. And like their parties! Where was I? Lots of sports are played in Mexico. However, soccer and bullfighting are especially popular. Mexicans eat lots of tasty food. Fried beans, jalapeno, and corn tortillas are especially eaten. Flan is a favorite dessert, and margarita is quite popular too. I've also included some fun facts about Mexico here. Two of the ones I find interesting are chocolate came from Mexico. Kids don't get presents on Christmas.
What?
On January 6th, they get gifts to celebrate the 3 wise men.
Yay.
In the U.S., we use dollars. In Mexico, they use peso. An interesting fact about the peso note is that it was revalued in 1993. So that means this 2,000 peso note was worth a lot more before 1993. So that means when it was revalued, it only was in the United States, it only worth 20 cents now. It's true. This timeline represents a history of Mexico, starting at 2000 BC and ends at the present. And in 1821, that is the year Mexico gained independence. In this diagram, some facts about Mexico are here in this, and facts about USA are over here. And the middle part is what they have both in common. So class A, gracias for your time. I hope you enjoyed your lesson on Mexico. know. Actually, I don't really know. I know. Yes.
Well, Day of the Dead is a special celebration where Mexicans, well, people who live in Mexico, celebrate.
Bring presents to the graves of their relatives.
Well, yes, and yeah, then you do know. Well,
You do know. You?
How many states does Mexico have it?
What did you say?
How many You're good.
Actually, I don't know. You?
What's the population in Mexico?
Gulf of Mexico.
How many people live in Mexico?
About, I'd say about 1,300.
Alec, can you read your acrostic and tell us about your artwork on it?
Acrostic. Mexico City is the capital. That's E stands for economy, is the 13th largest in the world. The X stands for Ixtapa, is a popular tourist destination. The I stands for iron, is exported. C stands for Catholic, is the main religion. The O stands for once ruled by Spain. Any other questions?
Over there.
You.
Do you know why they shake maracas during parties? Just like it's just to be fun. It's just for the fun of it.
It's just to be fun.
It's just for the fun of it.
One more question.
What's that mountain on your acrostic?
That's
On your acrostic.
That
The ruin.
isn't a mountain.
That's an ancient ruin of Mexico.
Isn't that like a temple?
Yeah, pretty much. Any other questions?
Let's give Alec a round of applause.